I'm now going to ask Rowan to come forward with his tribute.
Okay, excuse me. It is with great honour and yet great sadness that I stand before you today to remember our dear friend and family member, Emma. My name is Rohan and my wife Anne, and I live in a community called Southport. Southport is a complex in Tuggeranong with 353 apartments and over 700 people living together. It is here that our lives have been blessed to have met Emma. From the first community gathering we attended on level 5, which is the communal balcony overlooking the lake, we first met Emma. Emma's presence at all the community events, you knew that she was someone that was genuinely interested, genuinely cared for, and gave so much to ensure that our community is a great place to live. Whenever you had the pleasure of speaking to Emma, she made you feel that you were the most important person in the world and that your view mattered. Not long after meeting Emma, I was diagnosed with liver cancer, and as any of you know, any such diagnosis is a very scary time in life. For the family and friends around you, it is also hard for them to know what to say or do to comfort you, with so many unknowns that lay ahead in that journey. Emma reached out to me privately, having been down that road, and offered to lend an ear and have a chat. Whilst many people recounted their experiences to me and how they felt, it was Emma's words of wisdom, strength, empathy and compassion that stood out. Emma sat there deeply listening to how I felt, the concerns that I had, and the frustration of not knowing. Emma said to me, "There is no right or wrong of how to feel when you go through this. Everyone's journey is individual, and whatever you feel is what is right for you." Her words gave me much peace that I thought of often during this journey. It is Emma's unconditional caring nature of others and the Southport community. It made sense when a position became vacant on the executive committee, the natural choice would be to invite Emma to join to fill the temporary vacancy. When I asked Emma if she was interested, she confided in me that she was quite a shy person, but she would like the challenge to grow and become more involved in the community. What a blessing Emma has been to Southport. The community could not have asked for a more community-minded soul than she. She always thought of others and how we could improve Southport to be inclusive for all, to be a home for everyone to enjoy. Emma's first idea was to have a community library for everyone to donate, share and borrow what they have. This has expanded to over 100 books and games. There is also a children's play area with tables, chairs, toys and ride-on vehicles for the families with children in our community. Whilst not having any young children, Emma always thought of others. Emma established the container recycling scheme for Southport to assist the community in being environmentally friendly, which she was absolutely passionate about. Emma started the group Southport WTF. While some may have several interpretations of what WTF stands for, Emma's witty sense of humour used the acronym to stand for Waste Task Force. Emma gathered a group of members in the community that worked on minimising waste and recycling in the community, and she liaised with the ACT government to be the case study and pilot project for recycling in high-density units in the ACT. But the biggest legacy Emma has left Southport is the community vegetable garden. Emma repurposed several of the garden beds in the communal area on level 5 and created a gardener's piece of paradise. For people that have downsized into apartment living, it is a place where people can gather to not only grow vegetables and dig and sniff around the garden, but a place where the community gathers and shares in the produce of the garden. Emma was determined that whatever is grown in the garden was for everyone to share. Prior to Emma's passing, our executive committee and strata manager Julie wanted a way to remember the great contributions Emma made to our community. It was unanimously decided a fitting tribute to Emma as a way to always remember her contributions was to name the communal garden Emma's Place, a place that she was so passionate about. When I shared the terrible news of Emma's passing to the community, the outpouring of sadness was incredible but not surprising. Some of the sentiments when remembering Emma from the community are, she is a wonderful inspiration for us all. A very valued member of our building, only ever fighting to make it better, even from a hospital bed. She always had a smile on her gorgeous face and many kind words. I remember digging out the holes with her for the garden on a beautiful Sunday afternoon and laughing as we proposed installing a tiki bar in the community space. And Emma was the loveliest. When I got locked out, she opened her home to me while I waited to get in. On one of our last visits with Emma, with my wife Anne and our strata manager and friend Julie, the advice that Emma gave us was, don't sweat the petty things and don't pet the sweaty things. Emma, thank you for all that you have done, for the community that you lived in, the huge difference you made in our lives, and the love and care that you so freely gave. Rest easy, my friend, from all that love, and we'll miss you at Southport. Thank you.
Four beautiful tributes. Thank you all.